thank you so much for being here. And I know tomorrow's a really special day because you guys are going to be doing, in costume, a photo opportunity with fans, which I'm really excited for. And I think what's been really fun lately over the last year and a half, I'm kind of a nerd and I play the Friday the 13th game a lot. And it's really given me an appreciation for all the different Jasons because each character is so different. But I want to start at the beginning for you guys and talk about getting into this industry. And what do you think is the biggest misconception folks have about what you guys bring to the table as actors? Anybody concerned?
I go to the bathroom just like everybody else. I use toilet paper sometimes. Other times I use newspaper. Depends.
We
Go ahead,
start
Ted.
with
You
you
take
right at the
the
end.
old guy. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ted.
If you want the old guys to go ahead, why don't we bring everybody from the back up here front? Everybody's in the back.
Yeah, why don't you all move up? Come on up.
Yeah, you guys can move right up if
Come
you'd like.
on.
People, it's no good back there. You're not going to hear what's going on. If you don't move up, we get off the stage. Just let me know.
Close enough that if we throw our microphones, we can hit you.
Please, everybody, move up. Don't make me beg.
Please move up, goddammit.
Jason asked you.
Yes, don't do that.
So Ted, for you, what you've been in this, you've been part of this industry for so long. What would you think is the biggest misconception people have about what? Yeah, we're gonna start with you right at the end.
Why don't you pay attention, Fred? For Christ's sake, Jesus Christ almighty.
Well, I think a lot of folks, they sort of don't understand. I
He
think.
gets it, he gets it. You gotta explain it to him, that's all. Don't worry about it. Go ahead, Ted, tell him.
I really don't understand what you want me to talk about.
I think most folks, if they don't understand, acting, for me, everyone's like, oh, stunt acting, but I think there is something really special about stunt acting.
How about I do the...
You want to lead it in?
Let me tell you, everybody's under the misconception that we're rich. I am. Everybody thinks we make a lot of money. We do.
It has happened, right?
Nobody has an idea how dangerous the stunts are that we do, but they are. But we take a lot of precaution and safety, and people that don't know about stunt guys. I'm not going to say you take it for granted, but believe me, there's a lot of training and a lot of safety that goes into it, and a lot of people are under the misconception, well, they're stunt guys, it's okay. So that's, you get it now, Ted? Ted, wake up. Ted's 92, you gotta take it easy with it. All right, I'm done.
Good.
Bucky himself, Brad Doran. And of course the director, Tom Holland. Hi. How's everyone? I guess for the two of you that were actually here in Chicago filming this, what's it like being back here? What do you remember about being in this city?
I've always loved Chicago. I've always loved Chicago. I went to Northwestern Theater School. So did you?
I went to journalism school at Northwestern. Yeah. Yes.
I left after 1 year, but anyway, I love Chicago.
It's not as cold this time. We filmed it in the winter. It was freezing. I have a memory that it was like the coldest winter they had in 50 years or something like that. But it was brutally cold. So it's much better to be here in August.
Yeah, as far as cold goes, I remember I had to, this is the thing about playing bad guys. You're always running through the streets in the middle of the night while the stars are home in a warm bed. And this was definitely true for me. And I can remember running through the streets and then laying in agony for 15 minutes at the bottom, just moaning because my lungs You know, the thing is, I remember that, and I remember one other thing about Chicago. This was a long time ago, and that was the museum, the Academy of Art Museum. It shocked me at how good it was. And I mean, I was expecting, you know, a Metropolitan Museum, but I saw stuff there that really, had a couple of Degas, and I don't know, there was, you know, the big room with the floor-to-ceiling diptychs and everything. That just blew me away. So those two things I remember. I kind of remember I did a movie here, but that's minor, you know.
I have a question about the...
Okay, first of all, who hasn't seen Cult of Chucky? Has everybody seen Cult of Chucky? Okay, I'm really sorry. We're going to have to spoil stuff because we got stuff to discuss even. Because we were told that we were going to talk about the future of where Chucky is going. And clearly we think on a very bold mark. In terms of your character, Christine comes in, and we've got Alex. So for you guys who are the veterans of this franchise, how cool was it, you know, to be able to be incorporated back into this series and done in such a really clever and thoughtful way?
It's fucking awesome. I was mad I wasn't in Child's Play. Yeah, dead. I was mad that I wasn't in Child's Play 3, so I've been bitter for a long time. So it was really good to come back, and that's just, I mean, who wouldn't want to come back? It's awesome, right?
Yeah, I watched, well, when 3 came out, when 3 was being made, I was very disappointed that I wasn't going to be in it also, and that my character still was. So that was tough. And then in high school, Bride of Chucky came out, and it was a really big deal, and I had nothing to do with it. So that was tough. And then Seed of Chucky, and yeah. And then I became good friends again with Don Mancini, who I idolized when I was a kid, because he had a great job and a cool car, and so then when I became close with him again, he knew very much that I would love to be a part of it. And then when news of Curse came out, he knew very well that I would have loved an opportunity to, you know, come back to that character, especially since I don't really act much anymore. So yeah, when he gave me the call and he told me that he wrote something for me. He told me, you know, don't skip to the end, read the entire thing, and
did you?
I did. I didn't skip to the end. No, I read the whole thing. And you were skipping. I didn't though. And yeah, then I got to go there and fly there and shoot that scene. And then I had to lie to everybody about it for a year because it was supposed to be a surprise. So I was thrilled and appreciative, and yeah.
Now, Fiona, I have to. Okay, I was just gonna say. So I have to admit, geek out a little bit, that when Cult of Chucky finished with that final shot with, you know, you and Jennifer, I probably jumped out of my couch and it was like screaming like F yeah, because I was so excited, because I think what's really cool about this series, like Chucky is fantastic, Charles Lee Ray has been this driving force, and now the women are getting this moment, and I think that's so freaking cool. First of all, can you talk about that, and also can you be able to sort of channel your dad in a way that has to be really surreal?
I thought you were going to ask me what it's like to make out with Jennifer Tilly, which is, I think, like the number one question of my life. It's great. I hope everybody gets a chance to do it at some point in their life.
It's on my bucket list.
It was negative 40 degrees in Winnipeg during all of that, and I was supposed to be barefoot walking out of the hospital. It was written that way, but it was so cold it was literally illegal. They were like, we can't possibly get a permit for you to be outside with no shoes on for more than, it was like 4 seconds, and I could lose a toe or something. So there's that detail, which I hope nobody noticed in it, that I was shaking in the scenes. And what was your other question?